If you are using on your tennis court lines with sockets, you can mount and unmount them multiple times to do the maintenance, and the mounting phase is much faster with respect to lines with nails. But the mounting operations are a bit crucial to do a quality result, and that's the reason why today I want to show you how we do it, so you can see it and see what are the main aspects to pay attention for a quality result. This process is composed by two main steps. First of all, you have to tension the line, so the line will be very straight. Then you have to push it onto the ground, so these small profiles we have on both sides of the line will stick to the ground and the line will not move. For this operation you will need two people for 3 hours and a line tensioner. This is the model we produce. It can be used with a drill, so it's much faster than other models, but if you have another model it's okay. Then you will need to keep the line tensioner onto the ground, and you can use 4 camping nails, so long nails, or we usually have 4 screwdrivers, which are faster to remove. Then 2 hammers, one for each person, a tape meter, and a drill with a countersink. This drill can be used to use our line tensioner, or if you have lines with clips, so nail plus clip. If these aren't your situations, you can don't have it. In addition, you will have an angle grinder and some nails. We recommend 10 centimeters long and galvanized nails. In addition, you will need a roller, better if with a motor, even better if it has an electric motor, like our Dart 2 model, which can have an acceleration and deceleration phase controlled by electronics and very smooth. Then one straight edge, better if small. We usually have our model 50 centimeters long, and a line hammer. If you don't have it, you can use a normal hammer with a piece of wood. Okay, let's move to the practical stuff. Keep one baseline and attach it on one side. Please keep in mind to have a length margin on this side, so the line will not be too short. Now, one person stays onto the bracket with 1 foot on it, so the bracket will not move during the tensioning phase. The other person use the tensioner from the other side to tension the line. How much tension do I need? Well, it depends. Our practical test is to work on the center of the line and push it up. In this way, the line will straight itself, and we will see the tension. If we cannot push up the line more than 10-15 centimeters, this is the correct tension. Now we can attach the other side where we have the tensioner and remove it. In this phase we also see if both sides are straight, so we walk a few steps in the direction of the center of the line and see if the end is straight. If it isn't, we can make it straight using the hammer, just be gently. Now we repeat these steps for every line. The sequence is important, so first the two baselines, then side lines, so the longest lines, service lines, and last the middle line. Now we can attach the service signals. We can do it using the measure tape. If you don't have it, you can use a small rod. Just pay attention to be in the middle of the baseline and attach it using the line hammer or a normal hammer with a piece of wood. Using the angle grinder, we can cut the lines, removing the excess part from each side. Now we have all the line tensioned and we can walk onto the line to begin the pressing phase. Just pay attention to walk in a orthogonal direction with respect to the line. It's better to walk very slowly but in a precise way to avoid that the line will not be straight. Now we use the roller on each line. A few things to pay attention. First of all, now the cord must be wet. If it isn't, wet the cord before to do it. Then we need to use it with an up and down movement. So starting from one side, go up for like 2 meters, then down, then up again, down, and so on. Another thing, don't curve on the line. You must go always in straight direction. Last but not least, slow down the speed. And the acceleration and deceleration phase must be very smooth. If you have our Dart 2 electric roller, just set the speed slow and the roller will do it all for you. If you have other rollers, pay attention to accelerate and decelerate very smoothly. Okay, now we have the lines sticked into the ground, but we have some signals and small holes on both sides of the lines. So we need to put some clay onto it and we can use the straight edge to move the clay. In this scenario, it's better to use a small straight edge. We usually use the 50 centimeters long version. The last thing to do is to check each side of each line, so to be sure that they are sticked into the ground. If not, just use the nails to stick it. Our advice is to use 2 nails, so one per each side, and always use these spaces onto the line and don't make another hole with the nail. Now the lines are okay and we can play again on the cord. Just keep in mind that these faces can be parallelized, so one person is moving with the roller while the other one is putting the clay on already done lines and so on. This is all for today. I hope this video can be helpful and interesting. If you have doubts or questions, down in the comment or on our website. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.